How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're going to be continuing with, actually, no. Scratch that. Edit that out. Today is day one of the, All Will Be One format, live on MTG Arena, and so I'm going to be starting off with the sealed pool, because I don't know the set very well. I don't know the set at all, actually. But, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. More importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description, where you can find me streaming video games, Magic the Gathering content occasionally, a little bit of leathercraft stuff, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. And with that out of the way, I'm gonna spend the gemos. Gemos! They won't let you have... No! No! She's not locked in the... She's not locked in the basement. She's fine. She's fine. She's not locked in the basement. Don't listen to Ren. Do not listen to Ren up there. She's not locked in the basement. She's very free. Ooh, what we got here? Phyrexian Arena. Mondrak Glory Dominus. This is a good one. This makes you make more tokens. What's this? Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if Mirrex entered the battlefield this turn. Who? What? Mirrex? Oh. Oh, okay. Create a might with toxic 1 and this creature can't block. This works kind of well with Mondrak. What's Miglos? 5 oil counters. It gains vigilance and menace. It's a 3 mana 4/4. What? 2, remove 2 counters. It gets bigger. Remove 3, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Oh, this is rude. Blackleaf Cliffs is just land. Mind Splice Apparatus. Oh, that's trash. Alright, so Arena, Dominus, Mirrex and Dominus work together. Miglos is kind of cool too. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. What? Rude what? Rude what? You're fine. She's fine. She has food and everything that she needs. Another target creature you control with toxic gets +1 gets flying until the turn. That seems pretty good, actually. I think the one... Ooh, this is the exile creature. Basilica Spellbomb. Gains flying, draw a card, activate only as a sorcery. That seems pretty good too. Activate only as a sorcery though. Okay. Sinew Dancer. Alright, so Leonin Lightbringer. What? Oh, I was thinking of the other one. Leonin Light Scribe? Alright, so what we got in terms of signposts? Because the multicolored cards act as signposts, and we got like 1, Mere Custodian. Scry 2, then each opponent may scry 1. What? Why? Pay 2 life, add 1 mana of any color. I don't like that. Alright, so we got Voidwing Hybrid. When you proliferate, return it from your graveyard to your hand. What? You like it because it's a blue card? Wait, which one? I'm sorry. Oh. Do you... I don't... Wait. I've never asked you this. Do you play Magic... Ren, or have you ever collected it or played it before, or is it just because you like blue and your hair is blue? Where did I put that card even? I don't think it's very good in this format. Let's see, put an oil counter on it. Instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less for each oil counter. See, the thing about this, right, in the format, to be honest with you, is that like it's not great because anything that makes a spell cost less is not inherently great in draft or sealed. Okay, you've never played. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see. Pay 4 or sacrifice. Destroy target creature. Planeswalker. That's pretty good, actually. Phyrexian Arena is pretty good. The rest is crap. Alright, so I should go through the colors, right? Like, this is good. This is good. Tap target creature. 3 or more poison counters. There's the battlefield. It gets +1/+. So this is not wonderful. What is this? Oh, this is very good removal. I think we want these flyers. I think the format's kind of like fast for Mirrodin. So this equip creatures that you control that are equipped get +1/+0. This is not bad actually. And Mondrak is pretty good. Bardiche for Mirrodin. So Mondrak actually makes it so that all your Mirrodin things make like 2 tokens, which is kind of cool. We don't want to have 2 of those though. As long as you control 2 or more artifacts. And the 4 Mirrodin thing is white red, right? So put 2 oil counters on it. Target creature +2. That's pretty good actually. Furnace Spellbomb. Hold on, what is this? This one's this draws you a card. It cycles itself. I think the spell bombs are actually really good regardless. Hex Gold Slash, target creature. If the creature has toxic, it deals 4. I think we want the removal. We have some other removal. Destroy target artifact that opponent controls. Yo, what's up, Mike? Was you after Taco Bell yesterday? Oh no. Wait, it came out of your head? How are you doing, Mike? It came out of your head, Ren? I hope it didn't. Thrill of possibility. Let's see. Shrapnel Slinger. No, we don't want that. I mean, do we? I don't want to sacrifice a creature to destroy an artifact. Although, yeah. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter, remove a counter, tap it, do a damage. Okay. Oh, so this is for part of the blue-red deck. Gleeful Demolition. Control that artifact. Create 3... Sometimes, I don't know if you want that. Put 2 oil counters on target artifact creature you control, draw a card. Oh, they activate as a sorcery. I don't know. We don't have a lot of red stuff. So maybe we don't actually play red anything. Because like as I was looking through this, it's just like we have some good red cards that are tricks, but none of them are like good enough for what we want to do. Right? What's this? For Mirrodin? Oh my god. We could play green. Oh no, that'd be green, red. Red's our weakest color. Just from that quick scan. Red is our weakest color out of all of them. Ah, someone's about ready to check out of the office? Oh, no, you work from home, right? We're in the future, Mike. No, wait, she's in the future. We're in the past. We're in the past. What would go good with... let me see what we have in black. Because, like, in black, we also have this really good card called Phyrexian Arena. Being of keep, draw a card, lose a life. Artifact a creature. Active it only once each turn. Whisper of the Dross. A creature. And proliferate. What's white-black? See, I can't really tell what the thing is when you bring it back from your graveyard to your hand. We have 2 of these. Blue-black. The problem is, and we would play the Mirex because this makes tokens, and the tokens allow you to have Mondrak do stupid things. Maze Spellbomb. It only is a sorcerer. Gains Trample. And +3/+3. Woo! I mean, we all do that. We all do that, Ren. It happens. Ooh, let's see. So they likely don't want to attack. We don't want to attack with this. They likely don't want to block this. They take the Toxic. Haste and Toxic 3. That could be scary. Reach Trample. Can't be blocked by creatures with flying. So it can block creatures with flying. It can't be blocked by creatures with flying. That's kind of funny. Sylvic Battle Share. The only problem that I have with Miglos, right, is that the green-red deck that we would make would be absolutely trash. Maybe we want toxic stuff, right? So what do we have? Is black-white toxic? I think black-white is toxic, right? So destroy target, whatever. Duress is trash. Vat of Rebirth. 4 oil. Activate only as a sorcery. I almost want to say one of those is fine. Proliferate and possibly remove a thing. Cutthroat Centurion. Vraska's Fall. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and gets a poison counter. I'm not a big fan of that. Testament Bearer. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. What? I guess this is a 1-for-1. But I'm not a big fan of that. You gain 4 life. That seems bad. So I think that this is like a faster format and you want to have like smaller creatures that can get in, right, and go under. But also, maybe we play 3 colors. Gotta focus up a bit over there. Okay, thank you for the lurk, Ren. I want to get back into this game once your backlog is way down. I don't think, like, because you play like a lot of stuff when it's new and everything. Your backlog, I feel like that backlog is there for forever forever ever. If you control a permanent with an oil counter on it, draw a card. That's for green red, I believe. So we'd be able to play Miglos. Toxic gains death touch until end of turn. This is actually really neat. Right? Necrogen Rot Priest. I totally missed this earlier. We could probably play like a 3-color with red, green, black. So it'd be proliferate poison, which is not bad. Let's I take out all these white cards as much as it hurts me to take out like Mondrak. All right, so we can play this land then. We might not play Murex because having a colorless land is gonna suck. I mean, it does tap for 1 mana of any color the turn it comes down, but like, I don't think that's that great. Mere Convert allows us to play some of the splashy things, so I think we do play that. Sylvok Battle Chair is going to be a nice like top end, simply because it's a 6/6 for 6 with trample. It makes a 2/2, then it attaches itself to that 2/2. That's the 4 Mirrodin mechanic. So then you have a 6/6 with trample for 6 mana, and then you could just move this around to another creature. I think we play that as like our top end. We want things that like put tokens on stuff. If you control a permanent with an oil counter on it, draw a card. So that seems good. I think we could play both of those. Toxic 1, Death Touch. That's always like a nice payoff. Let's see. Not payoff. This creates a 1/1 goblin. That seems pretty good actually. It's a 4-drop. Real possibility is not great. The artifact or creature is put in its graveyard. Put an oil counter when you may remove target. Okay. Oil counter for casting spells. I don't know if that's wonderful. So 2 oil counters on target artifact or creature. Draw a card. Maybe that's good. Gleeful Demolition. Free from flesh. Draw a card. Enters tapped. I think we could play that. Okay, so let's see. And then the last color, it's black, red, green, right? We've gone black, red, green. So this is me trying to figure out like what's playable in our deck. Ah, we have like the weirdest curve. Okay. Oh, we barely looked at the green because like there's the fight spell. There's this toxic 2 creature that's a 1. This puts trample on something. I think these spell bombs actually matter, or skull bombs actually matter a lot in this format, because you could just like dump a few of them and then like they replace themselves in addition to getting you an effect. I know the blue one's like really good. Return target creature to its owner's hand and draw a card. Seems rude. Seems rude. It replaces itself and it has that effect. Seems very rude. All right, so let's go look back at these green creatures that we have. Permanent card from your graveyard to your hand, proliferate. Seems rude. Okay, so I think what we need to do, if we're gonna play Jund, 3 colors. If we're gonna play Jund, play this as a 6-drop. Play. We have a lot of 5-drops, right? Yeah. Oh no, I could add. I don't want to add another one. We'll put the Forge Hammer Centurion in there. Destroy an artifact an opponent controls. I guess an artifact, because there are artifact creatures in this set. Like these mirrors. We want to recur a bunch of things. Right? Oil counter. Glare. It's artifact or creature. Whisper of the Dross. Proliferate. Yeah. Okay. I think we could... Watch this be, like, terrible. Infectious Inquiry. Alright, we can get a poison counter and draw 2 cards. I still think we need to, like, get down more creatures early. And we have very little creatures that'll do that. We have very few small creatures, and that's why I think we have to play, like, things that I'm not a big fan of. Like... where is it? Where's that 2-drop? Shrapnel Slinger, right? Let's see. We took out like all the green cards. All right. Maze, Skull Bomb. That's really like a 4-drop. Furnace Skull Bomb's really like a 4-drop. I'll look at these again. Vat of Rebirth is just like that might matter. Red green is a red black is a sacrifice deck rather. I think I took out like yeah, all the good black cards too. Uh-oh. Ah. It sucks that we got 3 Duresses. That's such a waste of a card in limited. Alright. Let's see. Cause like what we want to do is we want to play out. I actually don't know what we want to do. This is hard to say. I think we eventually want to like go what? I'm never great at sealed, I guess is the problem here. Let me put one of these Mirexes in. Because that can give us something to do over time. Right? I feel like that's okay. Autonomous Furnace, yeah. We do need a lot of green and black sources. So, yeah. Okay. And it looks like red is just like a splash color. Yeah, I guess we'll put the Custodian in there. I do not trust this deck. I don't trust this deck. But I also don't know what to play out of it, so... And this seems fine, I guess, he said, not entirely sure whether or not it seems fine. Most of our cards are in white, and I think most of our good cards are in white, but like... There's too many things that we can't ignore in red, green, and black, green. So I think we play this. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it, guys. Oh boy. Oh no, going into round 1. I'm gonna get my booty walloped. I'm gonna get my booty walloped. It's okay. It's okay. Day 1. This doesn't count. He said, knowing full well that it will make him very sad. Alright, so we have a curve here. We can play Phyrexian Arena pretty early, actually. And that might help us to stabilize, or it might kill us. I'll keep it. Opponent goes first, we can play Vat of Rebirth first turn. We have a turn 2 creature now. Yeah, I think I will play Phyrexian Arena turn 3. Convert. Feel free to kill it. I get an oil counter. Opponent's like, do I kill that? They have a spell that would kill it. I know it. I know they do. Vigilance and Menace. I could actually just play this early and like dare them to like deal with it, I guess. Right? Maybe I do play Miglos. Vigilance. Yeah. Opponent hasn't played anything. Okay. What is this? It's the 3-1? Oh, it's 2-1 with first strike and trample. Okay, so I don't like attack that then. Play this. Play Miglos. Next. No attacks. End turn. Oh, I could have attacked them with the Mirror Convert. They only get first strike and trample on their turn. Oh, I misread that. Okay. This for 2 mana, though, is not bad. Yep, nice. They attack, I just let it happen. I don't care. Pass, no blocks. Because they probably have a combat trick. Yep, I'll take 2. I think this turn I can go Custodian. No, I can't do both. I do have access to like 3 mana though. You may reveal a land, but if you don't, put a card in your hand that's like proliferate. Okay. I think what I do is I play Custodian. Then I send this in with Vigilance and Trample. Or sorry, Vigilance and Menace so that they can't block it. My turn. Or we can play that. No. Rot Priest. It's kind of good, right? Toxic 2. Additional poison counter. Alright. So, here's what we do. Vigilance and Menace until end of turn. Menace. I send that in. Can't block it. It doesn't tap to attack. Hits them for 4. Bong! Which is just very good on its own. And then I will play... Let's play this. We scry 2. They may scry 1 if they want to. Which they probably will. There's no reason to not. Yep. I want this. I can cast it, right? Yeah. I gain 3 life, then I have to control an permanent. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good actually. I can cast it too, yeah, so I would gain the 3 life. Draw a card. I don't really want this right now, so I'll put that in the bottom. And it's a 3/4 that blocks this Vorak pretty well. End turn. So if they attack with this, I'll put the Custodian in front of it. Let them use their combat trick if they want to save that. And if they don't, they don't. Whatever. As much as I want this Phyrexian Arena, it just like, it feels like I can't cast it just yet. Phyrexian Arena is just a very good spell though. They are in red-green though, so they probably have a way to deal with it. Destroy target artifact or enchantement. Opponent is Hickerspit Basilisk. That's not good. Hey. Okay, so my turn. Welcome to the chat room. What do you mean? What's up, John? We're gonna play this. It's gonna gain us 3 life, auto pay. We have to pay 2 to get a mana off this thing, but it's gonna gain us 3 life and draw us a card. So we have a permanent counter on it. Yep. Play the land. Alright, so then... Next. No attacks right now. End turn. No sound, your phone's dead. What? Wait, are you at work? You shouldn't be fucking around with the internet at work, John. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. How is you... Pantomime. Okay. Drink water. Drink water. Or tea. I just... Okay. Alright, so viral spawning. This makes a 3/3 that has toxic. Toxic. Alright, so this is a problem, right? This 1/3 with Death Touch. I hate it. I hope it dies. They're probably going to send it in now. Oh, they're not doing it. Alright. Because they want to keep this Miglos away from them. Alright, so... this is when we do the Phyrexian Arena. You're hydrating. Ashley's asking you why if I... Because you should be drinking plenty of fluids, sir. Target creature can't block this turn. Alright. No, I think we play the Rot Priest. Which we auto-pay for. Because we want the Rot Priest. No attacks right now. Toxic gets Death Touch until end of turn. I think I'm gonna send this in, actually. But I'm gonna play the Forge Hammer Centurion. What's this? Furnace Strider, 2 oil counters, target creature control gets haste. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so I draw a card, lose a life. Yep. Icar Spit Basilisk. Alright, so we'll play this. I'll play this. I'm gonna send in the Necrogen Rock Priest. Just gonna send that in. If they want to block, they can block. Okay, perfect. It does tap me out, but whatever. What are you gonna do, right? To DiMaggio. So they trade, but I'm actually kind of glad to be gone with, or done with that. Go to the graveyard. Yep. And end turn. We also have one of those, so they can just deal. Alright, so what do we got? What we got? Oh, they have Hex Gold Slash. Of course they do. Sure. So that's a beast. That's a beast. I don't see any artifact creatures. This is one artifact. Yep. Okay, pass. End turn. Did I not put a combat trick in this deck? I don't think I did. Silvok Battle Chair. Mortal Bane there. This is gonna be a problem. Because they have one too. Ah! Alright, so that's not great. What are we gonna block this with? Because that dies, and then... Pass. Do I just take the 6? I could destroy that if I had the mana. So I will just take this... yeah, because I don't want to, like, trade these things for that. Yeah. 8. Okay. My turn. Draw a card, lose a life. Yep. Ruthless Predation. Fights target creature I don't control. I could kill that with that. I don't want you to have that, sir. Furnace Spellbomb's not bad. I think we play this. Two oil counters on you. Oh, perfect. Oh, I don't have any more green mana. Sucks. Creature I control. Creature I don't control. Auto pay. Yep. I guess I could... No. Next, we're gonna attack with just this. I probably shouldn't have attacked. Alright. Oh, okay. I will kill their Vorak. And end turn. And then I can activate this to get that back. Draw a card, gain 3 life. We do need to, like, survive this turn, though, which, could matter. Icar Spit Basilisk. I have yet to even play that. Another Contagious Vorak! That's all. Okay, get some land. Ace. Lattice Blade Mantis. Okay. Now we definitely have to play the Basilisk, I believe. My turn. Alright. Chimney Rebel. Autonomous Furnace. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 3. This is that. So yeah. We'll get the Oil Gorger Troll. Oh, it puts it back on the battlefield. Oh, wow. That's way better than I thought it was. What's up, Papa Papa Titty? Nice. How you doing? Let's see. That's way better than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so let's see. I could attack in and carry threat of activation. Right? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Let's see. That would cost 3. And we have 3 for this. Or we could do this. Which I think I want to do, actually. Remove an oil counter from this. Alright, so then... Next. Let's send that in. Now it's got the Minache. It's got the Minache. Okay. Okay. Alright. Whenever it attacks. Okay, so we'll put those two there. Seems fine. Let's see. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Proliferate. I kind of wish I didn't have to do this like this. Actually, I don't, right? We could just, like, activate this, because it's just gonna die. And... next. Just kill those two. We'll lose that. And then I'll play the Basilisk. Which... not wonderful, but what are you gonna do? Are you a Magic the Gathering player? Let's see, we have our Phyrexian Arena, but we have a lot less health because, you know, Phyrexian Arena, plus this thing is like really eating into our health total. Let's see. So the good thing about Chimney Rabbles, we can just send that in. Opponent's trying to get in. What are the combat tricks in this set? I think there's like a +2/+2 and proliferate. Oh, there's a +3/+1. That also exiles 3 damage to any card. Oh, or any target. Okay. Oh, yeah. That does make them win combat. Oh no, they still don't lose that to this thing. Yep. Draw a card. They're still losing that thing. Yep. I have to keep up Whispers of the Dross because they're probably gonna put this on the 3/3. Shrapnel Sling. Oh, they're probably gonna want to get rid of my Vat of Rebirth. I can imagine they want to get rid of the Vat of Rebirth. Oh, okay. Yep. Draw a card, lose a life. Oh. Annihilating Glare. Destroy target creature, Planeswalker. I think we play this. Let's see. Done. Alright, so we can play Chimney Rebel. Make a door. Annihilating Glare. Sacrifice a creature. This thing. Auto pay. Next. Attack. Hi, Tofu. Bong bong. And this is on their turn, I guess. I'll do that. End turn. Through a land. Okay. Yep. Resolve. That gets first strike and trample, but it can't really swing in. I mean, they can, but it just dies. I'll draw a card off the furnace, sacrificing it. Yo, what's up, Game Trickster? How you doing, dude? My turn, sis. Draw a card. Unnatural Restoration. Proliferate. Bring a card back from my graveyard, and that'll be the Oil Gorger Troll. Actually, yeah, that'll be the Oil Gorger Troll. Done. Okay, so we're gonna swing in with 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? I'll attack. Because we have enough mana to do what we want to do. I'm doing alright. Yo, what's up, Status Shark? How's your day been? Oh, they're taking it all? Okay. Bong, 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 bong. We'll get back. Oil Gorger Troll. Submit 1. Yeah, okay. They realized they were dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what kind of exam are we talking about? Is it more no. Physics? Physics. We won the first one. We've somehow won the first one. I don't know. This is a very grindy deck. I don't know how we did that, but we won. Cool, I'll claim that prize. 1-0 going into round 2. Stuff about oceans? Oh, okay. Well, you like stuff about oceans and eating fish. So, you should be fine? In fact, you should do pretty well, right? Let's see, 1 of each color of mana. We do kind of have a curve, but it's not great. I'll keep... Oh, this is not a 1-drop. This is like a 5-drop. Uh-oh. No, you can't fail. I mean, you can, but like, I think you'll be fine. Let's play 1. This is a 2-drop. We drew a 2-drop, a 3/1 with Toxic Dose. Light Belly Rat. When it dies, proliferate. Okay, so when it dies, proliferate, Toxic 1. I think we let that through. What is this? Excuse me? Oh no! Oh, that's real good. Alright, never mind. That's rough. Okay. Okay, so play this. This blocks either of them. This already cost me a creature and I hate it. Yeah? Going for it. No. Thing is, you do understand, but teacher's awful. Ah. God, I had a lot of that back. When did I have a lot of that? Another turn we can get that other thing out. But we don't have any oil counters, which is not great. What is this? Oh, okay. I mean, I've been there, you know. Not as much as like some of my other friends and exes have been, where it's just like, yeah, the professors just kind of hate them or you, or you know what I mean. I will block. I don't want that to be around. Yep. This is what? 2 oil counters. Put an oil counter on target artifact creature you control. Activate as a sorcery. Okay. Well, you know what? We have to play this. We don't get a card off it, which is unfortunate. But we do gain some life. And then next turn, possibly the Sky Scythe Engineer? This is bad. Flying and Vigilance. What? No one should enjoy my Magic streams. They're terrible. You're kidding me? I'm kidding. Thank you, Mike. A Natural Restoration is pretty good. I think we want to hold off on using that. I will cast the Spell Bomb to draw a card off of it. Activate only as a sorcery. And I'll put the counters on this thing. I'll draw a card. And then I could get it back, but I don't think I want to. Proliferate? Chimney Rabble's not bad. I'm gonna attack in with this. They probably... Oh, I'm surprised they didn't block. Okay. Annihilating Glare now. There's no reason for me to Annihilating Glare. End turn. We're not drawing the cards that we need, though, which is, like, the worst part about this. Like, I could get back any of these creatures, but, like, none of them are wonderful. Mm-hmm. Yep. Crawling Chorus. Chorus. Alright, so we got this. I will send in the Troll, and then I'm gonna cast the Sky Engulfer. I'll attack. Actually, I'm going to cast the Rabble, which I should have cast pre-combat. You know what? They might have a removal spell. Can't be blocked by creatures with flying, so we'll just cast this. And it's just a nice 6/5 with Trample. We're holding up Annihilating Glare because this creates a Goblin, which we can sacrifice to the Glare to, like, get rid of their massive threat. Woo! Yeah, they had to get rid of that. Alright. And they exiled it too, which is like the worst part about it. We'll play this. I'll play this. You get a token. We're just gonna swing in. Alright, they're blocking that. Bonk, bonk. Yep. And did we lose a creature? No, right? Should I get that thing back? I think I want to. Actually, the Basilisk? Yeah, let me get the Basilisk back. Submit. No. Submit one, yes. We get the Basilisk back, because it blocks pretty well. This is gonna block whatever. Hey, a Dross Pit. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is, they're probably trying to win on Toxic alone. Which is, like, fine. I'll block that with this token, I don't give a shit. There we go. Bloop. 'Cause I'd rather this not go up. Cruel Grimdark. Discard a card. Oh, there goes that, I guess. Alright, so we play this. I need to kill that. This is, like... This is annoying. I need to kill that, so... We'll pay the additional 4. Send this in. They're taking it. Alright, end turn. At the end of their turn, I'm going to sacrifice my Furnace to draw a card, right? They still get to get in for 1 in the air. It looks like they were trying to do the poison thing, but I don't think they have, like, enough to get in there with, right? Let's see. Oil counter on artifact. Okay, so they're sacrificing that to draw a card. It looks like it's going pretty bad for them if they have to sacrifice that to draw a card. And they exiled that with Vanished into Eternity. 3 more to cast if it targets a creature. Really? My god, they paid 6 for that? Alright, so they played a land. What land did they play? Paramorphic Expanse. Yep, they hit me for 1. I'm gonna sacrifice this to draw a card. Yep, that's not the kind of card I'd like. Mere Custodians, alright. I'm gonna swing out. They do have to block this time. Yep. They're thinking about blocking with that thing. Okay. Let's Smith 3. This allows me to scry 2. They get to scry 1, but I get to bottom any lands because we don't want any more lands, guys. Alright, so they're doing that first so that they remove a land first before they get to scry. Because if they sacrifice that after they scry, whatever they spread away is like no longer there. Alright, so land to the bottom. View battlefield. Yeah, I'd take the Oil Gorger Soul because that draws me a card, gains me life, and adds to the board. I'll let him think I have a card. This can't block, so there's no point in like actually not attacking with it. Well, I guess if they want to sacrifice it for whatever reason. But it can't block. Mega mods. Alright, guys. Alright, I think we're pulling this off, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're gonna pull this off. We got a lot of health, but we have like 4 poison counters. And I've seen some of these decks go like real hard on the, oh, you're dead now because of poison counter. Alright, so they ding us for 1. Play another land that can sacrifice for a card. And Okay. What do they got? Oh, they have a Mondrak as well! Alright, that's kind of cool. If I attack with everything... Let me cast this first, because they would likely block the Oil Gorger Troll. Well, that's not what I wanted now, is it? I do have to apply pressure, though, so I'm going to attack with everything. It makes it so they have to block 2 of these creatures, and it puts them at 1. Mm-hmm. Yep. And... enter. Puts them at 1. Now, if they don't start, like, playing a bunch of creatures or whatever, or make use of Mondrak somehow to play... If they get a bunch of mites, that doesn't help. Right? Okay. Alright. I think they're just dead. They can't block at all. Unless they have something that, like, kills one of these in response. Uh-huh. Yeah. They remove that token to make this indestructible for a turn. Can they kill the Mere Custodian? At instant speed? They can. Alright, alright. Dong, dong. Oh, they sacrificed that entirely. Alright, so we'll play this. End turn. Where is... We're both top decking, and that was amazing. They had 2 of these. They had 2 of these. It costs 6 to cast if they're targeting a permanent. They had 2 of those. Very good removal spell. Oh no. Rip in peace! Alright, now they can start swinging in. Let's see. So, sacrifice 2 other artifacts and or creatures. Indestructible counter on it. Okay. This can't block, so they're probably just going to send that in at the very least. This, they might as well. But I guess they're hoping that I don't draw something that's like... Yeah. Oh, that's right. Twice that many... Wait, tokens? This only gives you 1? Very confused. Am I... are we about to lose this? Hey, what's up, Feels? And I play that. Alright, so Whisper of the Dross. Proliferate. That's not wonderful. Next. You know what? We're gonna Whisper of the Dross this now so that they can't pump this in response. I mean, they can pump it in response, but, like, they can't pump it on my turn to then hit me for 8. Mr. Senor. El Senor Mister. How are you doing, by the way, Feels Dry? Let's see. So, I'm hoping to draw something good. We have good cards left in the deck. I just don't know where they are. We've been drawing, like, a lot of middling spells, which is not wonderful. Yep. No reason to not hit me. Okay, so they could draw a card off that. Unnatural Restoration. What are we getting back? Probably Basilisk, right? Yeah, it's probably Basilisk. Submit 0. Play this. A little stress. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot to ask, how did Monday go with your coworker? Were they, like, very thrilled to see that you went through that whole thing and fixed the ledger and the whole $76? Or were they just sort of like, I wish you weren't so good at your goddamn job, Feels. So if they attack into this, the Basilisk can, like, not even... I guess it trades with the Mondrak, right? But the Winnebet as well. That's fair. When it enters, you may sacrifice a creature when you do destroy target creature. No artifact an opponent controls. We can destroy this, but I don't think that matters. So we'll play this. Decline.
Decline.
Next. We're gonna take a long call. Oh no. No attacks. End turn. Dude, that sounds terrible. Thank you, Heather. How you doing, Heather? That sounds terrible. See, this is what you get for being good at your job, Feels. What you should do is just be really bad at it. Just go like, nah, I don't know what to do, boss lady. Okay, so they're drawing a card off the Fair Basilica. They're at 1 life. Then they would fire you. I think next turn I could just swing out, and they have to trade their board. Never mind. I have this thing. 3 or more poison counters. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Okay, that's not great. Put an oil counter on it. Norn's Wellspring. Your opponent gets a poison counter. I'll draw 2 cards. Trying to tell you she's thirsty. Awesome. What the fuck? Alright. I like that I drew land. That seems good, right? Here, I fucking play a land. I have drawn so many goddamn lands. No attacks here. No attacks. Let's see. Poison counters, yeah, that's a clock. Remove an oil counter. Put an oil counter. Okay. Monument. They don't seem to be like creature control. Draw a card. Okay. Oh, they could put like oil counters on this through that. That's not bad. Dune mover. Search your library for a basic land reveal. Put a shuffle and put. You may. Okay, they don't have to do that. I don't think they will do that either, because there's no point in doing that. Yep. But yeah, maybe Heather very thirsty. I would like my dumb piece of equipment ASAP? There's like a 5/5 piece of equipment. And if I put it on Basilisk... Oh, hello. Let's see. Creatures you control get +1/+1. This is an artifact creature, so... We'll play this. Play this. And I think at any point I could just like activate that, so...
Let's do this now. Teach that thing a lesson. Yeah!
Eat it, baby! I'm not letting you draw cards off of it. Are they gonna sacrifice it to make this thing indestructible? I mean, that's fair. Oh, they went down 2 creature resolve. Sure. Okay. Oh, that does get them a scry. Okay, that's not bad. That's not terrible. Resolve makes that indestructible. Next. No attacks. End turn. If they don't add to the board here, I think they're dead. Because I can make Miglos have Menache next turn, so it has to be double block. Oh. Eric's, Alright. Seems fine. Vigilance and Menache until end of turn. No! Fuck! I meant to click all attacks. Wonderful. Fucking wonderful. Fucking, you know what? Make a token. End turn. Oh, that pisses me off so goddamn much. I meant to attack. I meant to click all attack. Ah. Oh, that pisses me off so goddamn much. Alright. Cool. Thanks, game. Alright. Another Dominus. Okay, fine. What does that do? Triggers an additional time for death triggers. They still need another attack, another creature. My turn. Can I not draw another fucking land? All attack. Fucking god. I'm sorry. Like, it's just... Yeah, okay, they're accepting it. Oh, god. That was so stressful. When I went to click it, I pushed the mouse up ever so slightly, and it was like, from all attack to no attacks. That's... I fucking hate the interface on this so many times. Sometimes. No, like, I meant to click all attack, but, like, the mouse went up as I clicked because, like, you know, I put pressure on the mouse, and it moved up to no attacks. Fucking hell. It's just frustrating when, like, the interface fucks. Those buttons should not be so close together. Anyway, 2-0 going into round 3. Alright, so I can't cast the Vat yet, but we should be able to soon. There's my Sylvok battle chair. I was wondering where that was. That could have also ended the last game, because I would just put that on the Death Toucher, and then you just swing in and make it tag everything for one. We'll play that. We'll play the Stalker first, followed by the Basilisk. Double Strike. That's not good. Did I play Toxic 1? Play this. Is this an artifact creature? No. Decline then. I will block to see if they have a combat trick to use. Because this also has like double strike, which means that it'll hit me with a poison counter twice. Alright. Ossification. Really? Really? That's wild, sir. Uh-oh, Tofu, you have full nozzle diarrhea? That's not great. May your anus not be super wide all the time. Alright, so let's see. We'll play this. We'll play the Basilisk. I'd like some more lands, so... Phyrexian Atlas taps for 1 mana of any color. 3 more poison counters, loses a life. Yeah, they're not attacking into that. Okay. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. I'm gonna play this, and then sacrifice it for a card. Draw a card. I'll put the counters on this thing. I didn't know you had terrible diarrhea, Tofu. I hope that it goes away forever. No attacks right now. This Jawbone Duelist is just gonna stick around here, I guess. They're like, I gotta get rid of that Duelist. This could be a problem though, this Phyrexian Atlas. Oh, that's a big boy, isn't it? I will trade this for that, yeah. I will trade this for that. Bah. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Target a creature. I need 1 more mana for this. Did you have some, like, really bad food, or what happened there, though? Proliferate on a body. Okay. I mean, I guess. Alright. I think we actually play this, and then Vat of Rebirth. Because I can trade this Stalker for the long legs, and what I'm hoping to do here is put a oil counter on that Vat of Rebirth so that when I play Oil Gorger Troll, it gains me 3 life and also draws me a card. There's nothing from the graveyard that I really want right now, right? Yeah. Okay, so next. End turn. Draw a card off of that. Huh? It was airplane food. Wait, where'd you fly? I'm sorry. That's not good. Are they not going to attack? I don't think they're going to attack into this. Because it doesn't make sense. This thing doesn't really do anything. Except have reach. But yeah. God damn, that sucks, Tofu. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'd like to play the Battle Chair. And then put it on the Branch Blight Stalker. That'd be cute. They might have a fight spell here. Which would not be great. Yep. Bonk. Alright. Put the token on there. Huh? Proliferates that. They didn't proliferate that? Oh, there's no proliferate there. Okay, so I'll take 2. I think we play this actually. Put Mirrodin! I have a 6/6. Yeah, what's up, Ryan? Plain food's not great. I'm gonna say that right now. It's not great. Let's see, so what's this do? Exile target creature or planeswalker. Okay, so for Mirrodin! Green Sun Twilight. Okay. Put those cards in your hand. They go in the hand? Oh, okay. Zopandrel. Double power and toughness. Wait, this is... Each combat... Okay. That's not great. Yeah, I'm not actually attacking into that. No attacks for now. This is a problem. This is Zopandrel. This is a problem, and I hate it. So, let's see. Those cards in your hand, if X is 5 or more, put them on the battlefield. Okay. I can't actually block that very well, can I? That's 8 damage. I'd rather not take 8 damage. Not great. Yep. Mm-hmm. Ruthless Predation. This costs how much to play on? This costs all my mana. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put this on that. Okay. And then this doesn't kill that. Unless I put this on this first. Not great. No attacks. We're gonna hope that my opponent doesn't have a combat trick. Next turn, we're not gonna block the Zopandrel. What? Oh, Toxic 1. Okay. Yep. No blocks. Yep, that sucks for me. Okay, Maze Skull Bomb. Card. Creature you control, don't control. Come on, just kill it. Oh, fuck me. They're gonna make it indestructible. Cool. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, so... Permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Proliferate. Yep. Submit one. Yep. Oh, I'm not going to attack with that now, so no attacks. I am going to block, though. Cool. I forgot that also just, like, bings me. Oh, man. We're kind of screwed here, because this is, like, a big beating right now. Yep. Oh, okay. So either way, I still take, like, a bunch of damage. But we need to do this. Yep, kill that. Nanda. Play this. We're gonna use these tokens to get back our Oil Gorger Troll, which is gonna gain us 3 life and to get us a card. Mere Custodian. Alright, so we're gonna keep this last Predation in our hand. Next. Yeah. We're not attacking into that. End turn. Yep, I'm surprised they're not tapping that for mana. Yo, what's up, Toast? Calling you 3 times a day to make sure she's doing something right and she calls you sir. Aww. Now, if they have, like, the, oh. Oh, it's indestructible counter. Oh, I'm just dead, aren't I? I didn't realize it was an indestructible counter. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I need to find a way to exile that. No, there's no Elish Norns here currently. Terror creature, I have gets that. Okay. I can't get rid of the counter on that. There's no way that I can deal with this because it's indestructible. It's an indestructible counter. I thought it was indestructible until end of turn, which is not wonderful. Okay, so hold on. We'll play this. Okay, I'm gonna scry 2. I don't think I have anything that exiles. That's the problem. We don't want that. I like it says this symbol on the bottom. I don't mind that. I guess we just block with that, which means we can't really go in with the Oil Gorger Troll. This thing's just gonna take over the. Is she cute? She's very mommy, is what she is. We'll play this. Combat, blah blah blah. I can't let this hit me because it'll just kill me. No attacks. Porcelain Zealot. Oh god. That's very good. Okay, so that's gonna have Toxic, which means it gets +2/+2. And then it's gonna double? Yeah. Okay. I think that's GG. Alright, good game. I'm scooping to this. I can't deal with that. Oh god. When you hit a certain age, right, you become sir. I remember the first time somebody called me sir, I was walking into a comic store. And this girl who was like, you could tell she was like my age, she goes, "Excuse me, sir," and she's like, kind of like, I don't know, she looked very frazzled. And it felt like she was really, for whatever reason, kind of like pushing her way through the door. I wasn't blocking it, you know. But, yeah, it was like weird. It felt weird to be called sir. Like it felt like she meant it almost in an insulting way, even. I get that it's like polite, but like, you know, like there's also the thing, right? Like, Remy, I don't think you'd appreciate if someone called you ma'am or madam. Like that never feels great. Let's see what we got here. We got Vada for birth. I think I can keep this actually. Could be a market for her. Three times a day, make sure she's doing something right, and she call. Oh, You call everyone Mammon, sir? I'll keep this. This is fine. This is kind of fine. Black. Ah, cool. They have chorus. You know what? This has become more fine. I'd like another black. They're gonna hit me with this. Hey, you call everyone dude? I call everyone motherfuck. No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine? Hey, yo, motherfucker. Surgical skull bomb. All right. Nito burritos. Play this. We don't have anything else to play. That draws his cards. Draw a card. Yep. Sometimes you just draw a card off that thing and it's fine. Fleshling Raptor. Ah, looks like we're gonna get toxic out. Oh my god. And beaten. Okay, so this... Each opponent gets a poison counter. I think I'm going to cast this on that in response to this thing activating next turn. Although I could Inquiry end turn to put a poison counter on them first. Alright. This customer's name is Amulfo? Hey, don't pick on their name. They can't help their name. What if it was like... What if one of those letters was changed, right? What if it was Amuldo? Isn't that better? I don't know. Can't help your name, guys. Don't be nice to this person with the funny names. Basilica Spell Bomb. Oh, okay. Resolve. I want to see if they use that here. Pass to attackers. Nope, they're not. Oh, it's when it enters the battlefield. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. Cancel. Is this a sorcery? That's a sorcery. Stupid me. Chokes on dicks. Aww. Permanence to gain an additional counter. That one. Not me. Submit 0. Alright, so that's dead. I hate that that thing, like, replaces itself, but it's a 1-drop, and it seems very good. Okay. I need a land, so I could play this. I'd love to play this. Hey! Thank you, game. We'll play this. We're gonna run that out. We're just gonna start smacking him with the chimney rabble, because we can't do anything about this flyer right now. Awesome H toaster. That's a pretty good one. Are they giving these out today? Because, like, that's the second time I've seen one. That's the second time I've seen one of these, Glory Dominuses. Alright, so... I'm gonna attempt to kill that. With Ruthless Predation. Creature I control, creature I don't control. Now, they can give it indestructible in response, but it'll cost them their board. And, like, 4 life. Which is better than I could ever hope to hit them. An update. No, not right now. I understand there's an update available. I will download that update in a minute. Everyone has a good H? Yep, they're doing it. Alright, so they're... Oh, they're sacrificing an artifact. Okay. No attacks. I thought it came from Lopes. Bardici. Okay. This is pretty good because it makes 2 tokens. Yep. Yep. That's the thing that I wanted to do with my deck last game. Woohoo! That is a 4-3 with vigilance. Okay. I guess we'll trade the board. Oh, they're letting it die. Oh wait, it gets the... It's a counter. Oh my fucking god. I thought it was indestructible until end of turn. It's a counter. Okay. That's very bad for me. Painful injury. I misunderstood that completely. Alright, so play that. I can't Annihilating Glare or anything. Am I just dead? I am just dead. Good game. Ugh. That's like 12 damage. Yep. Okay, I completely misunderstood what was going on there. So they get indestructible counters. I thought it was indestructible until end of turn on all of them. Oh god. Maybe I should rethink my entire draft deck. Because we have a Mondrak. I have a Mondrak. It's right here, and like the fact that it's indestructible counter, dumb. That's dumb. Okay. What would I play? I think it would still be like green, white, red, green, white, red, green, white, red. I'm sorry, green, black, red. Play that, play that. Tap target creature. Play that. Definitely play that. Probably play that. Annex Sentry's pretty good. Planar Disruption's very good. We need that, like, get out of here. Type. Ooh, Bardish's. One of those. Which means we're probably taking out all the green. Which is a shame. Green, 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 green. Rot Priest. Miglos. Sorry, Miglos. I feel like Miglos is not enough, actually. Another Bardiche puts us up 2 5-drops. A 4, a 4, a 4. Okay. Whose last name was Bateman? Oh, like in the sequel to American Psycho, American Psycho 2. American Psychoed. I don't know what's going on here. Mandible Justicar. Okay, Flensing Raptor's not bad. How's this curve look? I don't like that this is a 2-1. I might bring one of these in because we're going for the artifact equipment synergies, right? And I feel like for Furnace Spell Bomb, because we don't really have things that where is it? Did I take it out? Oh no, I did. It's oil counters. Oh, we gotta take out the Maze Spell Bomb. Lands. Suggest lands. Okay. Check the Dubs guy. Yes. Yes, the Dubs guy movie. Surname Nurshaj. 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 I can't say that. I don't know how to say that. Let's see. Whisper. That. There. I didn't realize that Rebirth like just got them back from the graveyard to the battlefield. All right, so I need to figure out one more creature in here. Is it another Lean and Lightbringer? No, I think it is actually Mandigar Babaja Justicar. That's not great. Furnace Spellbomb, kind of bad actually. Free from Flesh. I don't have a single combat trick, so let me get rid of Furnace Spellbomb, put in Free from Flesh. Hex Gold Slash is like neat. Thrill is okay. Another Chimney Rabble might not be bad, actually. No, we have a lot of 4-drops. Never mind. Oh, alright, we're 2-2 going into round 5. Wow, those last 2 matches walloped our butts. So we actually switched around the deck a little bit so that we have Mondrak, because now that I understand how Mondrak works, and all of these Dominuses for that matter, it's not they get indestructible until end of turn. They get an indestructible counter forever. Done. Done. I think we have a lot of synergies with it, so... What a stupid card! I hate it. Imagine having a 4/4 indestructible forever. That just doubles up all of your tokens. We have a land that just makes tokens. This is fine. We got actually Phyrexian Arena turn 3. Cool. Spell bomb. Whatever. I don't care. Target creature. Yeah. I'll just play these swamps out. They might be playing an aggro deck. Yeah. Alright, so they're ramping. Yep. I don't know why I didn't put this in my other deck. What is this? Okay. Oh, there's a red land. Do I? This is weird. This deck is gonna be weird. Alright, so let's play this. So that next turn I can play... They might have a counter for this. Okay. I think we play Chimney Rabble next turn. Yep. Draw a card. I'm surprised they didn't attack with that. Oh, maybe they want to activate that to get a thing.
Chimney Rabble.
I think I'm just gonna swing in with the Rabble. Yeah, that doesn't bounce things, sir. They're gonna ramp so that they can... This is a very slow piece of ramp. It's like probably the worst card. They might use that to bounce this, which I think is fine. Right? Yep. It draws them a card, but like it does kind of... Ooh, what's this? Flying and Corrupted. 3 more poison counters. Alright. Ooh, that's pretty bad, actually. Huh? Blanc. Blanc. Alright, so we got about a bunch of lands. I don't necessarily need them. Let's see. So, what I want to do... Play the Raptor. With Toxic, right? Okay, so we'll play this. Play the Raptor. And then I think I'm going to actually kill the Mere Convert. Actually, you know what? Let me attack with the Rabble. They're just taking it. Okay. This is creatures you control. Okay. You know what? Let's do this now. Resolve. Control... Submit 0. Just kill that now. And in response to this thing attacking, because they probably will, because they probably think it's like a free attack, I'm gonna free from flesh it to make it a 4/4. Ooh! Rude. Rude. Like, understandable, but rude. Okay. Okay, so that's a 2/4. Figure out what I wanted from Mood. I was thinking about getting some... Put this in front of that. 1 blocker. Right? Yeah. I need to get rid of that, because that's like pumping their whole board. I was thinking about getting a small order of gummies, because, what's it called? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, right? But I do know that, like, I want to, like, figure out what... Ruthless Predation. Wow! Wow, alright. Hex Gold Hover Wings. Okay, so I think we just attack here, and then we play the 2 of these things. Actually, can I play with 2 of these things? I can't. Alright, so next we just attack with this. I'm gonna play the Forge Hammer Champion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so actually... This is a 3/2 in the air. with Delta 8 because it is weaker? Well, I mean, like, I know to, what's it called? They're putting a lot of oil counters on this. This is probably, they probably have like an oil counter synergy. Atraxa! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at that! Oh boy. That's bad for me. Alright. Each card type you put from the revealed cards into your hand, put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random art order. My god. Okay, this is real bad. Actually, this 7/7 right here, this is terrible. I'm gonna die to this. Artifact battle. Yeah, they drew like 4 cards. Oh my god, that's really good. That's really good. Miran Bardici? Bardici. Okay, so I think I could play this. I think I need to put this. God, that's lifelink too. I think I need to put this all on that, which is like real bad. I was looking. Well, I was thinking about getting one of the ones that says like it makes you more what's it called? I can't believe we're gonna lose to this stupid thing. Makes you more like productive, right? Let's see. Cephalopod Sentry, also bad. Tamiyo's Immobilizer. What does this do? Tap target artifact or creature. Cool. Alright, yeah. That makes sense. Just hit me for 7. Yeah, that's cool, man. Alright. Nice. What's this? It creates a 3/3. You can have keep it there. 3 or more artifacts. Okay, so. I think I'm losing here. Tend to make products that are too much. I mean, that makes... kind of does make sense, actually. Play this. Play this. Oh, this has vigilance. You know what? Nah, I'm scooping. I'm scooping. Good game. That has like too many keywords. That has too many keywords. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'll accept the L. Woo! That was rough. Okay, so some of these cards are like massive haymakers. I'll claim that. 2 and 3. That's how we normally do, actually, which is like kind of funny. I'll claim that. Yeah, I normally just get to like 2 wins and then like take 3 losses right to the chin. That said, yeah, you know, there's a place called Too High. That said, I want to play, where is it? A draft. So let's do a draft. Premier draft Phyrexia, Obi-Wan. Wait, where's traditional draft? There we go. I'm gonna do a traditional draft, right? Let me mark out this time because I want to cut it into 2 separate things. 138. Cut. Okay. I could use the same intro from last time. But yeah, let's do 3 matches regardless of record. Regardless of dick record. So, like, these traditional drafts fire better, like, on opening day, I think. You should have got the morning ones. They have, like, a bunch of caffeine in them. These traditional drafts, I feel like they fire better during the earlier days of the format. A lot of people don't like to do traditional drafts. They don't affect your ranking, and they just sort of, like, pit you against whoever, right? A lot of stuff I noticed on that website was like sold out, right? Like I was looking at the Rice Krispie treats, or I'm sorry, the crisp rice treats. Hashtag not sponsored. And like, you know, it's just like, oh, these chocolate ones are sold out. These peanut butter ones, no, I don't want the peanut butter ones. You know, a lot of the stuff is sold out. Maybe they have to like ramp up production. Maybe that, I mean, that's good for them, you know? They get to hire more people, right? They get to expand the business. Are these prices normal, by the way? I wanted to ask you that, because like all the things was like, wow, that seems like a lot, but I don't actually know. Free shipping though does help. Let's see, what do we? Oh my god, Eternal Wanderer? Are you friggin' kidding? We're definitely in white. We're definitely in white. Eternal Wanderer is like almost unbeatable in this format. It is a one-sided board wipe. Granted, I mean, it's not one-sided, but you get to choose what your opponent gets to keep, and you get to choose what you get to keep. Yeah, we're definitely taking the Eternal Wanderer. It's not even close. Don't at me. And we'll see where we end up from here, right? And we definitely want... Like, I've seen people pivot entirely into white because of the Eternal Wanderer. This is just such a good card. It can't be attacked by more than one creature. It zeros to make a 2/2 with double strike. It can rebuy ETBs, or just like make something go away for like an entire turn cycle if you use it on your opponent's creatures. And then yeah, the -4 is just like, which is the ultimate, is just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of everything but that small token that you have and my massive 7/7.
I'll help any way I can.
Blade Hold War Whip is actually pretty good. It puts us kind of... So I want to take like... I like the equipment deck. I'm going to be perfectly honest, right? It's red-white. Each of the equipment that you cast in this deck makes a 2/2, and then the equipment automatically attaches itself to that creature, right? So I like the War Whip. I like the Bardiche, you know? The Bardiche is like a one-off, but the War Whip is molto bene. The Volshock Splitter is actually not bad either. There's a lot of like really good cards in this pack. The Rebuke's not terrible either. Oh, it's sorcery speed. I thought it was instant speed. I will take the War Whip. It allows us to still remain in white. Charge of the Mites is what? Is this? This is removal, or it makes 2 creatures, 2 tokens. That's not terrible. Sinew Dancer is a tapper. I'm not a big fan of tappers. I'll take the War Whip. War Whip. Let's see. +2/+2 if it has Toxic, draw a card. For each oil counter on it, whenever another creature is put into graveyard, put an oil counter. Oh, that's cute, but like, I don't know how I feel about that. Furnace Strider. Fair Basilica is not bad because it's a tap land, but you could sacrifice it eventually to draw a card. There's a Furnace Strider, which is target creature you control gains haste. I'm going to take the Basilica. I kind of want this and this, but I think the Basilica is like the better card here. Annihilating Glare's Nido? It is destroy target, whatever. I don't know if we're going to have a lot of toxic synergies. You paid $40 for 20 gummies, yeah. Did half at a time, so... That's fair. Hey, what's up, Chuck? I take the Fair Basilica. Vanish into Eternity. Exile target non-land permanent. Yes, please. We will take that, and we will be happy to see it, because how many times have we got by this? I will tell you right now. 7 million. Target non-land permanent. It costs a little bit more if it targets a creature, but this feels like premium removal in this format. Sure, 6 to get rid of a creature. Whatever. Exile. Exile. Oh, I would have loved one of these against Mondrak. Stupid Mondrak. Damn it, Toast. Why would you rip off kids? There's a Bardiche. There's a Conviction. Additional... Wow. That's part of the poison deck, right? Volt Charge seems pretty good. Plus 3 damage to any target, proliferate. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, actually. Volshock Splitter's not bad. 3 damage to any target. You know what it is? 3 damage to any target. That's the best part about this. This is 3 damage to any target, right? A lot of people don't realize, like, any target means also your opponent. Usually, you look at a card and you go like, alright, I'm going to throw 3 damage to that creature and kill it. Yeah, you could do that. You could throw 3 damage to a Planeswalker too. Or you could throw 3 damage to your opponent and win the game. And that's why we're going to take the Volt Charge. It also has Proliferate, which I don't know if that matters here in this deck. Another Vanish to Eternity. Or a Barbed Batter Fist. I think the Barbed Batter Fist is the take here. Simply because we already have a Vanish. And this is a nice 2-drop that makes a 3/1. Right? Because it makes a 2/2 and then it equips it to that 2/2 and it gives it +1/-1. So it makes it 3/1. I think that's pretty good. Vanish into Eternity number 2 is not where we want to be. I actually want to get the other one. Demolition's okay. Observer? Planar Disruption. That's the one. Planar Disruption's also very good. Enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Seems very molto bene. We're going to take that. I know we have a lot of removal, but listen, shh. Let's see. As the battlefield, on target artifact or creature control, return this to its owner's hand unless you remove counters from it. That seems okay. I think I like that over Rabble, although I'd like a 1 of Rabble. Maze Spellbomb's okay too. I think I'll take the Sprinter. Axiom Engraver. Discard, draw. All right. Or another Barb Battle Fist. Yeah, we'll take the Batter Fist. Murin Bardiche, I think we take here. Over the Splitter? We want this one of the Bardiches, but the Splitter's not terrible. It's +2/+0. I'll take the Bardiche. Let's see. Furnace Strider, 2 oil counters. Oh, it wheeled. Okay. Creatures your opponents control. That's never a good card. I'm curious if like we can have like a faster curve, right? Because like we have a few like 2-drops and that's great, right? I want some more of these. Furnace Spellbomb's not terrible. Oil counters. We'll see if we actually need the oil counters. There's a few things here that like this cares about oil counters. This cares about oil counters. There's a few things we have that care about oil counters. Alright, so I'm gonna get like a shrapnel slinger. You know what? Sometimes you could just sacrifice itself to its effect to destroy a thing, or it's a 2/2. I don't need the Eye of Malefactor. Oh my god. Are we being paid off for being red-white? I think we are. Let's see what this does. Target creature attacks. Discard a card, draw a card. Exile target from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it. It gains haste. Exile at the beginning of the next end step. You know what? Yeah, we are. I love these hover wings, right? And I hope that they wheel, or maybe even the, not the helm. The helm's kind of trash. I'm going to take the Nahiri. Because the thing is, planeswalkers are incredibly difficult to deal with, and having 2 is just like, why are you like this? So yeah, we're going to take the Nahiri. Ossification. Exile target creature or planeswalker, and opponent controls until it leaves the graveyard. Planar Disruption or Ossification. I think we take the Ossification, actually. Another Furnace might... Oh, Furnace might be bad. Not bad, because we have the Basilica, but I think we take the Ossification. Exile target creature or planeswalker, and opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. It sort of feels like... Oh, no. It's very different from Planar Disruption, but we will take it, because it's very good removal. Furnace Punisher. 2 damage unless they control 2 or more basic lands. I don't think that's ever going to matter. Right? Duelist of Deep Faith. As long as it's your turn, it has first strike. That seems really good. Incisor Glider. What is this? Evangelist. If 3 or more poison counters, destroy target creature or planeswalker and opponent controls. Wow! That's actually really good. If you could pull that off, that's a big wowza. Annihilating Glare. Furnace Punisher. Menace. Actually, Menace is not terrible. I think we got to take this, though, the Duelist. I think we got to be faster on the ground. So I'm going to take the Duelist. Plus, if you have, like, smaller creatures, later on in the game, you could, like, resolve the creatures and then suit them up, which seems really good. Let's see. Bard Batterfist number 3 might not be bad. But maybe we want a Volshock Spitter? We only have, like, 1 4-drop, and it's really a 3-drop, because you could pay it for 1 less mana. So maybe I do take the Volshock Spitter. +2/+0 is not terrible. We'll end up, like... You know what? That's going to wield. The Batterfist might not. I think we take the Batterfist, because we do want to go in fast and hard. You know, like me. Don't make fun of me. I'm sorry. We'll take the Batterfist. We're definitely red-white, and this feels kind of neato. Furnace Strider. Target creature you control gains haste. Oh, we already have one of those. Draw Spellbomb. Ooh, that's actually not bad in the black deck. Gold Warden's Helm. This makes it 2/3. It's not terrible, but alright, we'll take it. I don't know if we're gonna play it. It's still here. Vanish into Eternity is still here. I feel like taking that over like another Bardiche. Scamp. Wait, what's this? Equipment costs 1 less? Oh, shit. Activate abilities that target this cost 1 less? Yeah, this is definitely the deck that we're in, and it's got the Menace, and it's a 2/3. Yeah, we're gonna take the Bladegraft Aspirant. Duelist of Deep Faith. That seems pretty good. There's another Bladegraft Aspirant. I almost want to say we have a lot of 2-drops already. Let me take the Aspirant. Chimney Rabble. I think we have one? No, we don't. I think we still want the Aspirants because we have so many equipment pieces here. Damn it, feels. No, don't look at me like that. Yeah, we'll take the Aspirant. Hazardous Blast. Nah. Maybe we take a Basilica? Draw Spellbomb. I think the Basilica is the only card for us. Here. Yeah, I'll take the Basilica. Gold Warden's Helm is not wonderful. Scamp is okay. Oil counter, oil counter. You know what? This just like keeps binging your opponent, and I think that that's fine. I think we could take that. Free from flesh. 2 oil counters, and it's a combat trick. I think we could take this. We don't have a combat trick currently, and I'd like one. Incisor glider. We don't have any flyers, so I think we could take that. We have 1 flyer. Volshock Spitter. There's the Volshock Spitter we don't have, right? Yeah, it wheeled. Like I said it would. What's this? Cackler? Trample. Number of permanent use you control with oil counters on them. Take the Cackler. Furnace Strider number 2? Sure, but I'm not playing it. Furnace Spellbomb? I mean, okay, we probably cut that. What's in this pack? Alright, so Rib Skiff, terrible. Wait, enters the battlefield, draw a card. That's hard to evaluate. Toxic 2, Crew 3, 4 mana 4/4 draws you a card. We're in an equipment deck. So I don't think we want that. I don't think we want that. It seems good, but like... It's probably better than anything else we have here. And I think it can go in any deck. So I think we do take it. It does draw you a card. It does draw you a card. Yeah, let's take it. Razor Verge Thickets. And we're probably not playing that. What's this? Create 2 1/1s. Oh, that's not bad. I think we take that. Blazing Crescendo. Exile. Ooh, that's a pretty good combat trick. If I could get one of these, that'd be wonderful. Same thing for Hex Gold Slash, but I think we want this Shepherd because we want creatures. This one has evasion with flying, and it makes 2 1/1s with Toxic. Which, again, we just start to suit them up, and they become very annoying very fast. So yeah, I'm going to take this Shepherd. You have a referral code for 40 off. Jesus Christ. That is a lot. Charge of the Mites. Autonomous Furnace. I probably want one of those over, like, a second Basilica. Maybe I want all of them. I don't think I want another Gold Warden's Helm. Charge of the Mites. We have enough removal. What is this? Maze. No, we don't want the Maze Spellbomb. Yeah, I'll take the Furnace. Venser Corpse Puppet. That looks like Karn, by the way, this Hollow Sentinel. It's probably on purpose, too. We have a Volshock Splitter. I don't think we need a Prism. Another Televangelist. Another Shepherd. Evolving Adaptive. Oh, boy. None of these are great for us. Not even this Furnace Spellbomb, so I think I just take this. And, you know, for the completion. There's nothing great here. I feel like our deck's already made, essentially. Furnace Strider we don't really need. Draw Spellbomb. That'd be wonderful if we were in black. Again, like, nothing really great for us. Draw 3 cards, lose 3 life. 3 more poison counters, loses 3 life also. Sylvok Battle Chair. I'm going to Spite Draft that. There's nothing in this pack for us. Exuberant Fuseling for each oil counter. Put an oil counter. Barb Batter Fist number 4. Oh no, Hex Gold Slash. Yeah, just kill a thing. I think is fine. Yeah, I think kill a thing is fine. I think that this format's going to be very fast, so I think we want to have kill a thing. Crawling Chorus is not where we want to be, but I will take it over a Furnace. I'll tell you that much right now. Because again, it replaces itself. Hex Gold Slash number 2. Red seems to be very open. I know it's like, wow, you have a lot of removal. Yes. Phyrexian Wizard. If it has Toxic, draw a card. We're not really playing Toxic stuff, though. What's this? Mirror card? No. We're not actually. I guess we take this. Because we need creatures. Hex Gold Slash number 3? I don't think we take Hex Gold Slash number 3. Screw it. Oh wait, we're in best of 3. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Actually. I'll take a Hazardous Blast, but in the side. If we're playing against a deck that's playing like a ton, and I mean a ton, of Furnace Strider number 3. Of toxic creatures, we just put those all in and we just go dead, 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 dead. Because this does 4 damage to a creature if it's got toxic, which is Volshock Splitter. Alright. We got our deck. We just have to edit it down. But before we do that, I do need to take a quick break. I almost knocked my cup over. I do need to take a quick break because my bladder is full of urine. Also, Toast, if you want to send me that code, please feel free. But I will be right back. Please do not go anywhere. I shall return momentarily. 207. Okay. Let me start this next. Let's continue this because I have to like actually adjust my deck. All right, so I'm gonna take out 2 of these Hex Gold Slashes, right? Because they seem good. They seem good against the Toxic deck. We're playing best of 3, so if we have an opponent that's got like a bunch of toxic creatures, we're gonna want to pull these back in. Has first strike as long as it's my turn. It seems okay. Ossification, removal. Planar disruption, removal. Engraver. Draw this card. I don't know how to feel about that one. Vanish, removal. Aspirant. Pretty good creature actually in this deck. Because it makes all my equipment cost out much less. Oh my god. Imagine playing Aspirant. And then like getting a bunch of those things in. Okay. Number of permanents you control with oil counters on them. So there's like 1 oil synergy. How many creatures do we have? 12 creatures. That's not right. Because all the equipment is a creature. So we really have like 19 creatures. Okay. 3 damage to any target. Very good. Rib Skiff. Enters the battlefield, draw a card, proliferate. Basilica Shepherd. That's actually like 3 creatures. Murin Bardiche. Yeah. Furnace Strider. I almost want to take out Furnace Strider. Mountain and the Autonomous Furnace. And I don't know what to take out. Like, I want to keep this in because like this just feels like it just stays big and then like it really works well with our equipment synergies. Sprinter. Huh. This can get us a bunch of counters, but we don't really need the counters per se. Like, this is a combo, but like, again, the counters don't really matter so much. Proliferate. Ooh. I want to say that the Splitter's actually kind of bad. And so is the Strider. Take out this. We have how many pieces of equipment? 7. I actually want to keep all the equipment in there, which is like real wild. Crawling Course is just cute. Hex Gold Slash. All right, we're gonna get rid of Scamp. We're gonna get rid of how much removal do we have if I get rid of Slash? Let's see. So oil counters. Okay, so removal. 1, 2. 3, 4. We have 4 pieces of removal. So I think, yeah, we don't need all those Hex Gold Slashes actually, and we will take those in if our opponent is playing a toxic deck. Oil counters. I feel like oil counters is not important enough for us. How many 2-drops do we have? We have a lot. I take out this one. I'm going to keep Ossification in that. Incisor Glider. 3 more poison counters. I think I only have this in here because it's a flyer. But I think that matters because of all the equipment I could just glomp onto it, right? Vanish into Eternity. Keep that. Maybe we got a 3-drop. Magmatic Sprinter seems good, actually. But Cackler, Aspirant. I take out the Gold Warden's Helm, actually. The Helm seems not wonderful. Although, it does kind of offset some of these Batter Fists. I like the Bardiche. That also offsets the Batter Fist. Maybe I'll take out the Strider. We do have a 6-drop here, so we do want to keep all these lands. I'm just going to say screw it and play this as 42 cards. And I'm sure that will, like, bite us in the butt. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will, guys. There's the butt land. Goodbye, butt planes. These cards also, like, just, we could turn them into, what's it called? Cards. We could draw cards off them, so that's fine. I don't think we have anything, like, necessarily broken in the deck, right? But we do have a lot of aggression here, and I think that that's going to be enough. Maybe I take the rib skiff out. Or the splitter. I should take out one of them. I think it's got to be the gift. Alright. Seems good. Seems good. Seems good. Molto bene. Alright, so we're 0-0 going into round 1. These are best of 3 matches. And we'll see where we go from here. Haha. It might take a bit of time because, like, a lot of people... Oh, here we go. But like I was saying before, best of 3 doesn't attract as many players to it because, one, you're not affecting your rank. I will play first. This seems fine. Keep this, then the Basilica turn 2. Crawl ringing. Alright. Opponent is mulliganing twice. Alright. It's not wonderful for them. Okay. Play the Spell Bomb. And I'm gonna play the Aspirant next turn, and then we could play the Splitter for 3, which is gonna be cute. Flying Toxic 1. Gonna get them for that, I guess. And then Aspirant.
Got them in that shit.
Okay, so next turn I think we Splitter? Yep, they hit us. Each opponent gets a poison counter, draw a card. I think opponent was, like, not doing well in terms of mana, so we're just gonna attack here. Get a poison counter. Get the Splitter. And we have a 4-2. The 3 poison. Alright. Play the Furnace. Bolt Charge, I could kill that. When it dies, proliferate. Yeah, next, I'll attack. Yes. Yeah. Proliferate, okay. You can give us a token. We're just trying to be very aggressive. Also, my opponent's deck is the Toxic deck, so I'm gonna, again, put all of that stuff that's, what's it called? All those, Sun Gold Slashes into this deck after this. The Sun Gold Slash? Whatever it was. The 1 mana do 4 damage to a Toxic creature. We're just gonna put a bunch of those in there. Okay. Yep. Hey, my turn. Oh, there's that lovely lady. Alright, so what are we doing? This costs 1 less to put on there, so we're gonna do that. And I think that's it. Right? Yeah, end turn. Okay. I'm going to draw a card off of this. Basilica. Okay. Got a dip. Alright. I'm gonna try. You have a good evening, alright? You have a good evening, Ryan. I'll catch you next time, my dude. Let's just hit him. Opponent might not realize that they're just dead. Yep. Oh, they're just dead, yeah. We just took him to 0. Ryan, you have a... I don't know if you're gonna go to sleep or if you're gonna play games until late in the night, but you have a good evening, okay? Have sweet dreams, and yeah, you have a good evening, my dude. All right. Let's see. We're gonna get rid of Furnace Spellbomb. I'm gonna put in a Hex Gold Slash. That's what it is. Hex Gold Slash. I don't think we need Ossification is probably much better than I think it is. Planar Disruption is also very good. What's the one that... Yeah, Vanish into Eternity is gone. And Sprinter seems less good because of their propensity for having two drops. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna keep that like that. And Trunk is in love with an 80-year-old woman in Dragon Ball. What? I mean, sure. That's weird. All right, so we put in the Hex Gold Slashes, and we took out like a creature. So we have 8 plus 7. That's 15 creatures. Should actually put another creature or two. I don't know why I cut one out. Oh, Shrapnel Slinger is actually not bad. Volt Charge. You know what? We were about to win with Volt Charge. This is fine. This is fine. They didn't draw her as 80s years old. Did they draw her like Launch? Or like she looks like Bulma? Because of course they didn't. This is perfect, and I will keep this. Of course, Toast. Let's see. I'll play this. Play a creature. Oh, that's dead. And yeah, no problem. See, that's dead. Batter Feast. Get our 3/1. Is she like super duper hot feels? I feel like she'd be super duper hot because that's they think that's fun, right? Flying Toxic 1. Alright. Blade Graph, Aspirant. In turn. This like equips for free, right? Yeah, it equips for free to this guy. Makes it a 3/2, but I'm not gonna put that on that thing just yet. I think if I draw a land, you know what? I'm gonna play the War Whip because that's gonna be cute. Alright, so they have that. Each opponent gets a poison counter, draw a card. Alright, so they can't really do anything about what I'm about to do now. Actually, let me play this. There we go. End turn. They might have that one Mai from the Pilaf arc. Kind of? Like, she just kind of looks like Bulma, right? Hive Master. Alright, so when it dies, and alright. I'm gonna swing out here. And then we're probably gonna play the War Whip? That's got Menache. You can't block that, sir. Yep. Hmm? Yep. There's the... Alright, so War Whip it is. Could use another red source. Like, real talk. Ooh! Oh, I couldn't counter it because they had, we have Corrupted. Alright, so that's fine. End turn. A young Bulma, but with black hair. He's into her because she looks like his mom. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I would like to, what's this equipped for? Yeah, that equips for red. My opponent's, like, getting really harassed by the beatdown. Bulma, of course she still looks young. They're not going to draw a bunch of lines on her face. Okay. Opponent's going for the toxic, the corruption. Yep. Pestilent Siphoner. Okay. Another one of these. Let me hit my opponent. I'll attack. Next. Oh no! And gets a poison counter. My poor boy. Alright, so we would get 3 poison counters next turn. So I gotta do this like this, actually. Oh no, I could block one. That target this thing costs 1 less. End turn. I could block one if I play this out like this. And I doubt that they're gonna... I wish that I cast this first, but what are we gonna do, right? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Hex Gold Slash number 2. Again, if I had the red mana, I would have loved. On top of your graveyard... No, from your graveyard on top of your library. Sacrifice a creature or a planeswalker? Sure. Whatever. Whatever, buddy. Alright, Incisor Glider. They have to double block this and they lose 2 creatures. Like, they could put both of these flyers in front of it. Uh-huh. Gotta double block. You gotta lose them. Yep, and my opponent's hand is empty, which is kind of bad for them. Alright, so we do 4 to this, and 1 to that. Yep. And let's see. Batter Fist. Put this on something over there. I'll make this a 2/2. So we know they have that. And if they cast it, like, I just sacrifice a might. You know? Like, alright, I guess. Let's see. If I kill that, I could swing out with everything and they can't block. Yep. Goodbye, might. And they got a poison counter. Yeah, baby. All right, 2-0. Nice. My cat's about to ask me for something. Ooh, claim prize. Yeah, claim prize. All right, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna see what this cat wants, and also my bladder is like very full of urine, so I shall return momentarily. Do not go any. Whoops. I really wish I could write English good. Do not go anywhere. I shall be right back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. I think my cat just wanted to tell me that she finished her food. Did I hit the button? I did hit the button. Okay. That she finished her food, and I just wrapped her up in blankets, and she's just like, this is good. What's this? We got another mail. Patch notes are here. I don't care. All right, so we're 1-0, or yeah, 1-0 into round, or into match 2. That first match couldn't have gone better. Wait, so they want to be 10 or younger? Or they look like they're 10 or younger? That's, you know, as an anime trope, I always find that creepy. I will play first. Alright, Crawling Chorus. This is good. This is good. We'll keep it. Opponents already mulliganing twice. If I could draw like a 3rd land, that'd be perfect. Planar Disruption's also very annoying. Barb Batter Fist. Make a 3/1. Okay. Slanger. Destroy target artifact and opponent controls. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna just attack with Batter Fist. Okay. Then we'll play the Aspirant. We have a 2/3 end turn. And so after this, I'm gonna put this Batter Fist onto my Aspirant and then just swing out with these 2. Unless they do something that requires me to use my Volt Charge, like that would have. Ah, rude. Okay. Yeah, next. This one. Hey, opponent's trading. Batter fist. End turn. Okay. Flying until end of turn, activate a sorcery. Alright, so we're gonna just swing out at these. Mm-hmm. Yep. And we'll play this. Blade Graph Aspirant. Counter? Oh, okay, never mind. Top 3 cards, put one in your hand, the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. Proliferate. Okay. We're getting another one of these. And put this on you. And actually, should I? No. End turn. There's a 4 mana spell that does 1 to all my creatures, which is not great. Surgical Spellbomb. Okay. They might bounce the Aspirant to my hand with that. And draw a card. Yep. Does kind of spend their turn for them. Alright, so we'll play this. We'll put the oil counters on this, actually. Actually, not cancel. Next, all attack. Enter. Take action. I'll keep it 3-2. Ah, my cat's back up. Urabrast's Anointer. Deals X damage to any target where that's the number of oil counters. Okay. That's annoying, and I think what I do here is bing it. Submit 1, give him a counter. Here. Just on that. What do you want? And end my turn. Come here. Come here, troublemaker. Did they bounce? Oh! Oh, it goes back to my hand. Regardless, it's at every end step. Okay. I get it now. Okay. I actually kind of hate that. Listener Seer. 3 oil counters. 3 oil counters. Okay. I'll put those on you. Got the Duelist of Deep Faith. Which they're probably going to want to, like, get rid of. Really? No? Alright. We'll play this. Put this on you. I think we're going to play the Blade Graph Aspirant this turn. Now they have to block. Yep. What do these do anyway? Scry 1. Okay. We'll play this. It's got them a notch. Okay, to equip that for free. And end turn. Now we're holding on to this planar disruption. Yep. Because we want to be able to remove anything that they play that might be huge. Right? Like if they play something massive, we want to be able to disruption it. That's kind of big, right? It gets +1, -1 until end of turn. Yep. Okay. Alright, so they were... Let's view the battlefield again. My opponent was playing oil counters, I guess? Blue-red is the spell slinger deck. But they weren't spell slinging enough. right? They have a couple of O3s. We saw some 2-2s. That's normal. Done here. Done there. X4 with flying. It doesn't seem good. All right, return to sideboard. I feel like we don't have to make any changes. What's this look like? 16 creatures. All right. Deck details. But like a lot of removal. This is also just removal. Like we could sacrifice a piece of equipment to like destroy an artifact that we don't like of our opponents. I think we're fine with this. I think we can keep this. I think we can keep this. Opponents doing the oh wow. I know people that are in Turkey, so you know. Apparently, world events have caused a thing over there. That match went exactly like I'd like for the rest of them to go. Burn a Spellbomb, Glider, or Batterfish. We can keep this. This is fine. They got a Scamp! No! Well, that means we're playing the Glider turn 2. Or Spellbomb. Or the Duelist, actually. It's 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. We're still playing the Glider, because this just blocks these things very well. Like this, they can't be blocked. Never mind, I can't block that. Okay. I can't block that, that's fair. Yep. I'm gonna have to Volt Charge that next turn. Or Ossificate it. Because they can't really deal with Ossification, actually. Basic land, eye control. I think they know what's happening, right? They're about to lose their Spellblade, their Mercurial Spelldancer. Okay. Resolve. 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 Alright, so they're countering that, which we still have the Volt Charge next. No attacks. End turn. We still have the Volt Charge. This thing being impossible to block is a problem, but not the worst thing that could happen to us. Yep. Pass. Can't do anything about that. I'm gonna sacrifice the Spellbomb to draw a card. Oh. Okay. Draw a card. The Bardiche. The Bardiche. Alright, so play this. Volt Charge that. Zero. And then I think next turn it's Duelist Batterfist. Unless we can get the Bardiche out. Because Bardiche would be nice, just as a 4-3 that's got Vigilance. Right? It's just a difficult thing to deal with. Alright, no blocks. Do I block this? No blocks. Because it's only 1 damage. And if they use all of their tokens on this one, they're oh, they are doing it. Okay. What a weird play. Okay, so we'll play this. Play this. Got a 4-3 with Vigilance. Now this can't really do the thing anymore. No attacks. Like it become a 2-3, but that doesn't kill the Glider. Now they might bounce this with Spellbomb. Yep, okay, that's fair. But we still can just equip this to something, and that's like cute. Right, like if I put this on this, they don't really get to attack. Oh, okay. Minus, okay. I still block something. And it's likely that one? Okay. Okay. Ooh, chef. No attacks right now. Man, I haven't been following Dragon Ball Z in like the longest time. I just kind of, I don't know, I don't really jive with it anymore. Ooh, 5. Okay. It loses indestructible too. That's pretty good. And that's 3 mana. And it's got affinity for equipment. I wish I had one of those. Yep. I can't block any of these. So I think I'm just dead? Well, these can't block any of those, so... I might be just dead. Yeah. Hit 1. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I am dead. Cause that thing. Okay, so... Next game. Let's see this match. This Sawblade Scamp taps to do 1 damage to me next turn and I'm dead. Let's see. Now that we know about the... Alright, let's put some Hex Gold Slashes in here. Because we need, like... We need those quick bings, right? What else? I think that's fine. I think 2 of them is fine. I don't want to go down on lands. 2 Hex Gold Slashes is fine. And I think that's okay. I think we're good here. What does Venser do again? Whenever you proliferate, Hollow Sense. Oh my god. It's legendary though, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Or it does or. Artifact creature regains flying and lifelink. Wow. Pretty good. Alright. I got a message. Alright, so second match not as good. We didn't really get our feet under us. Or rather we weren't able to put our opponent on the back foot like I would have liked to. This is perfect. I need a white mana source to play that. Slash can kill something. Get rid of that now. Aspirant is not bad here. We got a 3-1, and we're gonna have that next. I would like a white source to play Nahiri. Okay, they're blocking. Fine with that. Actually, no, it cancel. End turn. Mesmerizing Dose. Okay. Weird, but alright. Like, I still get to do the other thing, right? Which is, like, make that next end turn. I can make this a 5-1, and that's kind of rude. I do need a white source, though. Dotha Cackler. There we go. Draw this card. Let's just throw this at them. Auto play. I could still cast that. Next, I'll attack. Yep, they don't want to take the 5. Makes sense. Okay, with the Phyrexian mana.
Resist if you can.
One, sure. End turn.
The fight is inevitable.
I'd rather keep my removal, which is why, like, I'm not doing anything with this. Oh my god.
Watch you.
I mean, it definitely needed to do that. Okay, so... Next... Alright, so these are instant speed, so I think we're fine. With whatever they cast here. Experimental Augury. Ossification just gets rid of a thing. Proliferate. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that's really good. Now it's dead. My turn. Plains. Next. End turn. Draws on the card. That's all. Gitaxian Raptor. Okay. My turn. Oh, not that. Let's play this. I don't think we care about that. And maybe they'll do the thing where they attack and make it a 3-2 again. End turn. Okay, nice. My turn. War Whip. For Mirrodin! Did I put this on there now? Nah. I'll wait. Next. End turn. Hey, Dr. Dante, thank you for the lurk. Okay. Come on, do it. Delete. Oh, yeah, resolve. Make it a 3-2. Aww. Okay, they have another one of those. Gonna draw a card off of this. Hope your day's been going well, by the way, Dr. Dante. Oh no. Drawing a card. Not the best. My turn. Alrighty. Exile target non-land permanent. Next. End turn. Okay, pass. Okay. Yep. Result. Result. Should I just exile one of them? This is 4 damage. Nice. I think next turn I'm gonna ossificate something. Curial Spell Dancer. I don't think I could use this because it costs 3 more if it targets a creature. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, gotta target a land. Get rid of that. And next. End turn. Okay, pass. Am I being screwed by not having creatures? Are you an artifact, sir? No. Okay. Decline. Let's see. Put that on that. Auto pay. Because that cost 5. Alright, next. Woo! Okay. Is this? Oh, okay. Okay, this. Let's see. This can block that. I just need to give it something. That. Oh no, why did I do that? Equip. Put that on that. Because otherwise these trade. And I'd rather just be able to block that well enough. Oh. Can I equip this? Okay. I don't know why that says... Oh, other equipment. Okay, end turn. I don't think the escape this experiment matters if it gets blocked. Ah, oh, come on. Alright. Result. Let's target non-land permanent. Okay. Oh, I can exile one of these spells. Okay. Yeah. Yep, that's not great. Oops. Okay, Sprinter. Two oil counters on you. I'm gonna keep putting that in my hand. Let's see. This on you. Next. I hit you for 4. And end turn. Yep. Oh, that costs 0 to equip. Okay. I still feel like I should have, yeah. Alright, so Raptor hits me for 2. Watch them have, like, the bonk in the face. Yep. Oh, they have another one of those. Okay. This is not helping. Land. Sprinter. Auto pay? I don't think I could win here. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. But yeah, I'll attack. Because that's like 10, right? Yep. Alright. That's GG's. There's this thing. Yep. Alright. Good game. Oh god! We were top decking so many bad cards. We drew so many lands. I don't know. Yeah, what's up, Frying Pan? How you doing? Sorry if it took a while for me to notice you. I was very into that match. Yeah, we lost. Hope your day's been going well, Frying Pan. We'll claim that prize. What we got here? Phantom Carrage. Did we finish all of our dailies already? We did. Okay. Go back. Additional draft, all will be one. Alright, 1-1 going into round 3. This is the last game. This is the last game. Alright. Not bad. Keep this. Turn 1 this, turn 2 Shrapnel Singer. This a little bit. That's pretty good. Okay. Hey, what's up, Shardy? You got Thid? Hi, Shardy! Oh, my opponent's also in this deck. Okay, so... play this. Hi, charcuterie board. No, we're not going to sacrifice anything. Decline. What is this? X the number of quick creatures you control. Okay. It's plus X. Okay. Dotha Cackler. They don't have any equipped creatures. Autonomous Furnace? No, I think we have to build the board first. We'll play the Cackler. This is your first time seeing Magic the Gathering? Oh, it's terrible. Don't look. You're gonna want to buy stuff. Don't buy stuff. No attacks. It looks like this is kind of a mirror match, right? Our opponent's red-white. We're also red-white. We also have the Eternal Wonder. Alright, so I can't block this. That's weird that they did that, but I will trade this for that. I think that that's weird that they did that. I'm going to play this so I can play Bardiche next turn. And we're going to play the Bard Batterfist. And it's going to make a 3-1. We can't block that. So, next. N10. But yeah, essentially it's a card game where you are a powerful wizard. Ooh, Hex Gold Halberd. Okay, can't block it. Yep. Well, you're a powerful wizard. We're gonna play the Bardiche. The Bardiche! Alright, and that makes one of those. So, no attacks. Let's see, I think next turn I could Blade Cold War Whip. Ooh. I could play the Eternal Wanderer and exile that. It's gone forever because it's a token creature. Let's see, they have a Halberd on this, so it's first strike and trample. It's okay. First strike, trample. I don't think that's enough. I think that was a mistake to do so. Magic is both GBA games. There's no GBA game for this, though. Let's see. I could do something real fucking rude here. And I think I will. I'm gonna wipe the board, because they are ahead on board, and I'm gonna let them keep a 2/2. So we're gonna -4.
Fight for the entire
And I keep
multiverse.
this
You
creature.
live because I
What's this do?
allow it.
I'll let them keep that. Right, we have to be super rude. Okay, so opponent's doing that. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a few things. One is play this. Next is we could bounce something of theirs. That's gone. Like, that's just gone.
You're coming with me.
Okay. And then, when they suit this thing up next turn, I'm just gonna bounce it. Or I'm gonna exile it. Exile target non-land permanent. Yeah, do it, baby! Auto-pay. It costs 6 mana, but that's gone. They spent their whole turn doing that. Finessed. Finessed. Finessed! Gotta be up early tomorrow? Oh, okay. You have a good evening. Finessed! Alright, we finessed them. Let's see. So we're playing the mirror, right? What does that mean? Oh, thank you for the lurk, Remy. You have a good night, okay? My god. I can't... Wait, what? It's 7. How are you going to sleep now? I can't imagine that. This is so weird. Guys, everybody, somebody write this down. Somebody write this down. This is the day that Remy Replay went to sleep at possibly a normal time. There isn't. No, there's not. I don't even think there's a Duel Masters game on GBA, but yeah, there's definitely no Magic the Gathering game on GBA because they didn't really release any Magic games until like, well, there was one on PC. I'm just making it look like I'm doing something. I'm not really doing anything here. I think Furnace Spellbomb's actually kind of bad in the deck. Although it does draw us a card. But I'm never really happy to see it, so I'm going to cut it. Oh, you know what? We probably could use a bunch of, like, removal, right? This is gonna be okay. Shock Splitter, Nahiri, Basilica Shepherd, Arkichi, Wanderer. You know what? I'm gonna take out a Plains. We're gonna put in a Hex Gold Slash. I think that's gonna be fine. Written. No, I didn't write anything. I didn't write anything. Remy, you have a good night, okay? I'm very surprised. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Opponent goes first. This is not a keep. We have one land. I could play that, and then, like, I need to beg the gods for a second and a third land. Oh god. This is the opposite of that. I'll keep it. We need to put a land back. Is this one? Because these other ones we could tap for mana. Okay. Is it turn 3? Wait, that we played tapped. I could play this now and hit them with it. So let's do that, actually. Okay. Take action. Remove those 2 counters from it. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright, so we're just gonna hit them. We're gonna play this. And then I think I'm gonna play this. Because I want to hold off on playing this until they play a piece of equipment. Because this will destroy that said piece of equipment. Now, I am regretting... What did they put? Oh, that's right. That bounces back to my hand. That's fine. Okay. Take 2. What's that? Okay. What do you do again? Menace and Reach. Lane or Disruption. Play this. Give it the counters. I'll attack. Take 6. Okay, so there was a Duel Masters game. Alright, take action. You're gonna what? For polygon? Oh no, that's illegal. Well, that's getting put there. So I think next turn I bolt that. What does this do again? First strike and trample. Okay, next. We'll just send it all in there. Okay, next. Okay. They're essentially trading their board for mine, but I have cards in hand. I don't know. If they put this on anything, I'm gonna shrapnel slinger that one. You thought about fields and stuff on a GBA? Oh no, this is a big boy. Look at this, Oxida finisher. Alright, so it's got trample and affinity for equipment. I can't cast this to get rid of that. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna play this. Oh no, we're gonna play this. Because this represents a 2-turn clock. Like, they could hit me for 7 and that's fine. You know, with first strike and trample. Like, this already has trample. It's not wonderful. And if I draw a land, I just exile that. Which would be great right about now. Oh, they have their own shepherd! Okay. That's cute. No blocks. Land, please. Land. But that is good enough. Oh, basic land I control. For that. I guess we Shrapnel Singer. Get rid of that thing. Sacrifice the creature? Sure. Bleh. My god. Rude. 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 No, we're not gonna do that. I need a blocker for these two things. No attacks. End turn. Again, a Vanish into Eternity would be great right about now. We can only block one of these things. They're gonna draw a card, that's fine. Huh? Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, no. Oh, there we go. Okay, so first strike, yep. That just hits me. That's unfortunate. Jorah, their draft deck is so much better than mine. Alright, so here's what we do. War whip. But I think I'm dead, because I think they could just put this. No. They have 2 Jorah Kadins, that's the thing. They have 2 Jorah Kadins. Alright, I don't know what we could do about that. Double strike. Ooh. Next. No attacks. In turn. Pardon. To be the man your boyfriend shot in the... Oh no. Surrender. Surrender. I would love to get my... I need another land for it. Wandering Emperor. Because I would just wipe the board, leave them with one of these. Oh my god. Does opponent have a way to destroy that? If they do, I'm dead. I think I'm dead regardless. I think we're pretty dead here. Opponent's deck is like full of really good creatures. We tried to go low and they had like all the big like massive beefers like Oxida Finisher and Resistance Skywarden, right? Like, dude, that's a 3/3. Alright, so this goes in front of that. This goes in front of that. And I think I'm dead. Oh, this got first. Oh, I have 1 health left. Cool. Cool. Not enough. Not enough! Alright, so... yeah. I can't exile this. I mean, I could, but then I can't play that, and then I won't have enough blockers. Auto-pay. Good game. Good see. Ah! Alright, oh! Oh, that's not it! Okay. Okay. I thought that was the second loss. Okay. Won the first one. I thought that was the second loss. Okay, I'll take it, I think. Oh, they scooped to our what's-her-face. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, I think we're fine. Wait, no, because the second one we were given a choice as to whether or not we were going first, right? I could have sworn that was our second loss. I don't know what's going on, guys. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but we're currently waiting. I'm gonna have to double check the VOD? I guess we have another chance. Alright, I thought that was it. I really thought that was it, guys. I'm gonna go first. Fine. Keep. Play that. We'll play the Barbed Batterfist. Okay, that's a scam. Cool, let's just draw lands all the time. Deals damage equal to its power to any target. Alright. That's pretty good. Yep. Alright, so... No attacks right now. We have too many lands. We're probably gonna have to start churning these into a card. Bolt charge. Oh. Alright, I'll play one of these, and... Next, no attacks, end turn. Let's draw a card. Bladegraph Aspirant. Alright. So, play that. I'm just gonna swing in with this 2/2. Another bolt charge. Okay. We trading? Because yeah, that would hit this for one, and then also do 1/2 that thing. Yeah. Fine. I need to keep these up though. It deals damage equal to its power. Any target. Yeah, like we're gonna have to ossificate that. Oh god, I forgot. That gives haste. Okay. Huh? I give that another token, that's fine. Okay. Play this. Ossification. Basic land eye control. Okay. Play this. Next. All attack. And now we have a good blocker for the Cacophony Scamp, unless they, like, put a bunch of equipment on it, which would suck! Mondrak Glory Dominus. Alright, we're just gonna exile that. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, it's not exiling it. Paramiriden! For Mirrodin! Okay. Hex Gold Slash is Nito Burrito. I think we put... I think we just swing in, right? Next. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's fine. I think that's fine. Alright. Okay. Let's see. If I put this on... No. Let's just leave that on the ground. We can put that there. Cancel. Alright, end turn. We'll draw a card off this later. Because I could take the 4, right? They're also in the same, like, we need to draw cards mode. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey. No blocks. Hey. Jorkadine. Uh-oh, they're also sacrificed. A lot of money just by doing wheeze instead of drinking. Yeah. That would actually kind of do it, wouldn't it? Alright. Like that would probably help a lot, actually. Let's see. So I think we just swing in with Virshok Splitter. Are we trading? Yeah, we're trading. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yep. What is this? +2/+0? Okay. Yeah, like, it's... The problem with weeds is that, like, they're very bad for your liver. Okay. Makes sense. Let's see. Maybe put this here. Makes it a 4/2, right? So if they can't play another creature, we can just block the Mondrak. Alright, so I don't care about 2 damage right now when I can swing it. Okay. What's this do? That token gains haste. None of these have ETBs, which is not great. Okay, so what we do is we make that attack us, and we block it with the glider. Yeah,
Show me what you're made of.
Resistance Sky Warden. Not great. So they can sacrifice these 2 to make this indestructible forever. They have to attack. You have to attack. Now they could sacrifice these 2 to make this indestructible, but that's fine. And they're thinking about it too. You can see that they're thinking about it. Yep, makes sense. Okay, we're gonna loot that away.
The fight is
Cool.
inevitable.
Fucking hell. Can't put that on there. Okay, next. No attacks. End turn. Yep, done. Yep. Toxic. Takes a wiener. Free from flesh. Draw this card.
Stand up and fight.
Actually, cancel. This is free. And end turn. Okay, so we have free from flesh. They attack us with that, we block with the Blade Graft Aspirant, and then we bolster it past the blockers. Oh, it's got Menache! Ah, fuck me. Good game. Past the damage. I forgot the menace on that thing. I keep forgetting these things. Ah! Alright. They got us. They got us. I would have loved to... there's so many good draws, and we just kept drawing lands. I hate when that happens. I absolutely hate when that happens. Guys. I need, like, a special magic power to make a magic card to come to me that's good. We'll claim the prize. That felt kind of oof at the end. I'll claim that. Alright. I think that's it for me today, guys. Who do we raid? I gotta figure out who to raid. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. But person that I was lurking is raided out. Let's see. Okay. Alright, hold on. Ooh, I could raid new friendo. I could raid homegirl. I don't think I've ever raided this person that I'm looking at right now, so I think we're gonna raid. Hold on. She's not even a new friendo. She's an old friendo. I just never raided her. For whatever reason. I think it's because I'm dumb and stupid in the brain. We're gonna raid. What is she playing? What is this game? I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, okay. She's playing Kena. Kenna? Bridge of Spirits. which is a beautiful game. She's a VTuber known as Sadie, although she doesn't have her VTuber up today. I wonder what's up with that. Usually she does. Anyway, guys, please stick around for the raid. But before we go, I do want to thank each and every one of you nerds. Kidding, I shouldn't call you nerds. I should be nice. You gotta be nice. For joining me today. Again, if you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button, you know, or the heart button. What else? But yeah, guys, I want to thank you all for joining me today. The you guys in the front, the chatters, y'all in the back, the lurky lurks. Special thanks to Feels Try and Tofu for being my moderators. Moderators. Let's see. Anyone else? But yeah, guys, that's been it for me. Tomorrow I'm taking off because it is International Bobby Day. You know what What's up, Walsh? We're actually raiding out. Walsh, thank you for swinging by. Were you on earlier? Because I did not see you on earlier. We're going to be raiding our homie D Sadie, who's playing Kana, Bridge of Spirits. Please stick around for the raid. We're not going to be on tomorrow. Tomorrow's the anniversary of the passing of my boy Bobby. He's this kitty. Wait, am I pointing at him right? This guy right here is still a little. Oh, he's a good boy. So yeah, if you would also like to celebrate International Bobby Day, you know, we celebrate with cream puffs, you know, things that are full of custard, Cool Whip, vanilla ice cream, fish tacos. That was always a joke around the house. And he got fried chicken one time, and I was very worried that it was like gonna make him puke, but he fucking stole a piece of fried chicken from us. So, you know, fried chicken's also on the docket. Shit, I missed it then. I'm sorry. I'm doing all right. We just did some drafts. Did okay, actually. Not too bad. About how I feel like I would play. I think I need more experience in the format before I can like really do good, you know? How are you doing today, Walsh? I got my ass whooped, as you can see here. One win, 2 losses. Shh, don't tell anyone. But yeah. We'll be back, I guess, Friday with, we haven't done GTA yet, so we're probably going to do GTA. We haven't also done, Persona 5. We also haven't done any leathercraft this week. I'm thinking about working on a bracelet, actually, because I'll explain it during the stream, the leathercraft stream, but it's essentially like I have this charm that I've been sitting on for like a few years that came on a leather bracelet, but that leather bracelet was made like crap. Like it was tied together with nylon and like this weird shibari and glue setup. And I kept worrying it was going to fall off. So I'm going to make a proper leather bracelet with like, you know, snap buttons. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. We're gonna raid out to Sadie. I hit the start raid button. Guys, before we go though, if you haven't got your COVID-19 vaccine and it's reasonable for you to do so, and it's available in your area, please get your shots because that shit can save your life. But enough out of me. I know you're probably sick and tired of my dumb ass. So, let me hit this end credits button. If you've got your own raid message and it's... Sorry. If you've got your own raid message, please feel free to use it. I've created 2 for all of y'all. I should probably update the raid messages. I should probably like change them around a little bit. The first one's for subscribers. You know, they use the subscriber emotes. But if you're not a subscriber, have no fear. That's why we've created the second one with the tentacles. But yeah. Guys, you've been wonderful. Never change unless it's for the better. And always strive for better. Again, we'll be back Friday. Probably with maybe with the leathercraft stream. I think it'll be a short one because I already kind of have the idea in my head. I just need to like, I guess, enact it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, guys, until next time, stay safe out there. Do not eat the yellow snow, and I'll catch you all next time. Same bad time, same bad channel. Good night, everybody. Boop.
Your raw onto objects in the environment. Hold LT to aim and then press to bind enemies. Okay, well let's not do it on you.
Like a glue.
Okay, hold on. We're trying to do this.